Okay. Wildling? This just seems like a, medium bad character. Because they only have downsides? I don't... Lifesteal with primitive weapons, 8 great. I mean, I guess we've got slingshots. Like, slingshots are the easiest choice, I assume. Although, slingshots do scale up pretty well. Although, even tier 2 slingshots is okay. That's still okay. But we're probably fine on stick or spear or slingshot. And the rest of this is pretty terrible, I imagine. You start with the best weapon. What are you talking about? There's no SMG or shotgun here, Sim. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Are you saying slingshot's the best? I haven't used it often enough to see how it stacks up with SMG and double shotty. You could have also been referring to spear, which is, I consider, the best melee weapon, but because it's got enough range that it can pretend to be a ranged weapon, basically. Or maybe you're just talking about stick because no claw is flaw, of course. So I guess there's a couple things you could be referring to there. Alternatively, I could just, try to see if something like Hatchet isn't completely terrible for me, but... I imagine it would be. Cacti Club. I mean, that's the other one that scales okay with the lifesteal angle, at least. It's just got, a million years of cooldown, and its damage isn't very good, so... I don't love it. It gets a little extra damage from the heavy tag, at least. But... So, yeah, it depends how much we want to just pick what I think is going to be the easiest here, which would just be slingshots. Or if I want to pick stick, which is probably pretty good, and I haven't used them very much. Or if I want to try a, probably bad thing, but I haven't really used them much in the hatchet. This kind of sounds like another pull. Is this another pull angle? I guess this is a pull angle. Alright, wild weapon. We've got stick. We've got spear. We've got slingshot. And we've got hatchet. Those are the options we're picking between. I don't think I want to try fighting stick. You can make an argument, you try to get stuff like scars, get more levels so that it scales up on the level side of things. But fighting stick scales up a lot from getting higher tier versions of itself. I mean, I guess slingshot does too, but... I guess I'll put it on the list if people want to vote for it. I mean, it just seems like a worse stick. It's got a whole extra word in there. It's a pretend stick. Alright, vote on as many of those sound appealing as you would like, and then we'll go momentarily. And if anyone's wondering, I mean, or specifically if Ziggy's wondering why I'm especially just, we have almost all the weapons on the pool, but still no Cacti Club. I mean, I guess I could have put Torch on there too, but I've definitely tried actively using Cacti Club and Rock before, and I just consider them very bad. And like, I also consider Hatchet bad, but I haven't really given it any serious tries, so that's the distinction there, right? Any other votes? Get in quick if you haven't yet. I don't consider Cacti Club as bad as Rock, to be clear. But I was fairly unimpressed, is where I'll put that. A lot of people only voting on one or two options, it looks like. Alright, so am I choosing between these? I suppose so. I don't know. Do I want stick or fake stick? Chat is divided. Anvil does not. No, why wouldn't do? It actually used to, but that was bug fixed. Used to before I played the game. I only know that because I was trying to figure out why there were just blatant lies on the Armor wiki page, and I think part of it was because Armor used to work a little bit differently. I was looking at some of the old patch notes. Alright. Stick! Cooldowns 1.25. Damage goes up for every stick we have. Does have 175 range. Oh, this has 175 too. Okay, so both of them have a range of passability. Isn't training stick mostly just ones? Maybe it scales up better by in-game? I mean, I'm not obliged to count the last-minute vote, because that's basically after it was closing. But since I was still torn between the two, we could take fighting stick. All right. So Wildling, I think they're pretty bad. I mean, they're not strictly limited to primitive weapons, but like, you get 30% lifesteal with primitive weapons, and you can't equip weapons above tier 2. So you're certainly incentivized to stick with them. As we talked about earlier, I think Slingshot or Spear are your best picks, but we're being a little more adventurous, so we're gonna give Fighting Stick a try. Oh, also you start with one stick. I kind of missed that. We'd start with one stick anyway. I did completely miss that it's extra easy to max out our sticks. But that's fine. We're still gonna try this. Greetings, Eros Rising! Welcome to the stream. I have fixed several mistakes on the wiki. There's probably more. There's not too many though, probably. Like, as far as I know, most of the information there is pretty good. Earlier today I fixed the armor page, so it should be a lot easier to read and more accurate now. Like, armor still has regular diminishing returns in the same way that attack speed and damage percent and stuff does, and the wiki page, like, basically used wording that completely ignored that. It's like, oh, your 20th point of armor is exactly as good as your first point of armor. No, it's like half as good. But it's a very gradual diminishing returns. It's not quite the kind of diminishing returns that people think of when they think of armor having diminishing returns, which it doesn't have in that sense, but it does have in two separate senses, so it's weird. But yeah. Anyway, it was kind of a mess. I took a while, and I think it's probably okay now. Mm-hmm. Okay, harvesting on your first level up is just correct on almost everybody if you're offered it immediately. Okay, and the idea is to go in on the fighting sticks, which are quite a bit more expensive too. Now, an additional question is if we would like to sell this stick or not. No, I was about to say the damage number is not updating for the number of sticks we have. No, we still only got one actual stick, sadly. I mean, more tag pulls is also a disadvantage sometimes, but like it's not strictly an advantage. In this case, it's going to be easy enough to max everything out at tier 2 that its disadvantage side is not really relevant, but... It'll be... It's not that much higher, but this is my best way to just completely stack the training sticks as quickly as possible. Or fighting stick, rather. And we've got 3 already, so we're probably in fine shape. I'm like eyeing this beard. It's like, well, I could just switch to a good weapon. Do we want to lock Gummy Berserker for a few waves? Like, the main reason I'm looking at that is that range is something I'm definitely going to want, and a lot of good items lower range, so, like, picking up when convenient is nice. And these things also have quite a high cooldown. Yeah, that might be a mistake, but, like, we'll lock that for a couple waves. Lock in the savings. Oh, and Cathonic, you asked if it's thrusting or sweeping. It's both. It's like a sword. It switches between the two. Range, speed, or roll for melee damage. gonna take the range. We don't care as much about luck here, since we'll be able to cap our weapons very easily without any luck. Luck still, you know, does stuff, but... Just says it alternates between thrusting and sweeping. It might be confusing because we had, you know, more than one or whatever. Although maybe you're talking about the very first wave. Cheers, Eros. Bad crit skill. I guess I'm taking the 5 luck then. Because we already took 1 range, we've got more range locked in. Okay, these are both great. I think I go ahead and take the 8 harvesting here. Okay, we're just jumping to blue stick right off the jump there. Melee damage doesn't even scale these up great, sadly. Like, scars scale us up. I'm not gonna ding someone on the contraction or lack thereof. Yeah, training sticks scale damage off of your level. Greetings, Kinga. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Ruel. Do I lock a hedgehog? Could not lock a hedgehog and re-roll. I mean, we've already got 7 weapons here, like... We are fine on the weapon front, so I don't need to look for those aggressively. This is right borderline, but I guess we'll take it. Or alternatively, it was the new weapon after you edited or downloaded your save file to skip all the unlocks. I'll try to have a full version of that up on the Metaskip site by the time this releases from beta. I figured I should wait to edit it and post it until then in case there's some other shenanigans added beforehand or anything. Level 5. We would like speed, we would like harvesting, we would like attack speed. Luck is fine. Nah. Harvesting. I like how this one did 350 and these ones are doing like 150. Should look at the inflation math a little bit more sometime. I mean, it's pretty minor. Yeah, I think I'm not rolling there. But yeah, Peacock would be pretty good. Like, I mean, the level up stuff is, we want all of it, but it's still easy to overrate. Like, it's not that great. Yeah, hurt me again so I can... No, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to tell in this way, probably. Trying to gauge how much healing we actually have with this stuff. Alright. It's offered. We're taking it. How much do we want in the realm of, like, capstone purples and reds? I mean, like, mammoth? I guess I'll take it. That's still caught up enough by wave 14. Want either of these. Solidly the maybe camp. Kind of leaning towards neither. Okay, B. We can take a B. And none of that. Movement being torn between trying to collect the materials now and trying to keep our hits in as often as possible. Okay, so lifesteal amounts to what, like 3 to 4 HP a second or something like that? So like passable sustain, but nothing too exciting, I think is where it's at. Okay. This is level 8. Like, attack speed's good, but give me Armor or speed, probably. Cool. Stick 2. Mastery's great. Improved tools is actually takeable. Like, it's expensive, to be clear. But not that expensive. We're basically paying 25 to 30 for this structure effect because we really want attack speed. And like a side hustle of a couple structures would be a way to give us some more actual damage here, which I think we're gonna struggle with. Unless these fighting sticks are too good on other characters, I don't know. But... and I can take the head injury. We have no % damage yet. It's a little funny that the fighting sticks have stopped showing up. By the way, when I've been counting the eggs earlier, they basically come in at every 6. Like, so at 46, 36, 26. So you can kind of use that to gauge when you need to go hunt them down if you feel like that's something you need to do. The 6 is obviously doesn't matter, and the 16 doesn't matter that much, but the earlier ones can matter. No. In fact, like, if you're really strong, then you want to intentionally let the eggs hatch. Because when the eggs hatch themselves, they will still drop 1 material, and the slashers can drop 3 materials. But if you're not really strong, then they're going to be soaking the damage that is just killing the much easier to kill things, and, you know, they could actually kill you. So that's kind of how I think of it at this point. Okay. I mean, I also want that, but, like, I'm gonna take 12 harvesting here. 15% attack speed? 3 armor? I think Slasher's crate drop rate is not very good, but I don't remember for sure. It might be 1% where eggs are 0% or something, I don't know. It might actually be a real number, though. Okay, yeah, Eraz has got the wiki info on that. I mean, going from 0 armor to 1 armor doesn't actually matter very much. Because enemies are doing too little damage for it to kick in, since all the damage is integer-based. I should maybe do a, like, complicated armor chart sometime. It would be nice. Info. Going to 0 to 3 does matter, to be clear, especially when we have this much extra HP from our primitive weapons. I'd rather try to keep up our pace and kill things. Like, this is, like, kind of economy a little bit, so... We've got maxed out weapons. Nothing can stop this now, right? The garden spawns fruit every 12 seconds. Look, we've already got improved tools, motherboards. We're entering the technological age if we can. I think we can bait here, right? Don't love it with no armor, but... Took them out pretty easily there. Before too much spawn, so like we may have even netted materials from them. Triceps is probably fine here. We will take the compass because we mostly want the speed, but the minus crit doesn't really matter, and the engineering we're hoping to matter. Just to like lead it into turrets we don't have yet, but you know, we can find some probably. No trees, mediocre luck. Like, we're allowed to take lemonade. 35. I guess. It's fairly weak, but... Oh god, we can get more engineering. I'm considering cog, sausage, and flag here. Like, all kind of bad, but like, it's interesting. I guess I'm gonna take the cog and nothing else. I can afford the sausage. I would like some more range. think we get more value just staying in the wave and not hopping over to hit that tree. Like, this didn't scale up crit, right? Yeah. It's just, I think we just ignore crit. Attack speed's good. Attack speed's good. Speed's good. Speed's good. Mouse exists. Padding exists. He's fine, right? Yeah, I do want more dodge. Wave 10 bait, probably okay. We have so much engineering. I need a turret. Alright, bait it is. Alienizes some additional damage source. Do one more roll, I think. Probably take the boiling water if I'd taken the sausage. Slightly overpriced range. With a mostly ignorable additional bonus. Alright. I will take slightly overpriced range. Oh, get ready for those. Oh god. Scarier than I expected it to be. I didn't come into it entirely prepared, which hurt. So how's my lifesteal this bad? I mean, I've heard that lifesteal is just bad on melee weapons, like it kind of in some ways doesn't work right because of the way it's implemented or how melee weapons do damage. But I haven't seen it in practice very much. We got down to at least 2 there. We did take the lemonade. I'm allowed to take luck here. It sort of enables Cyberball, like, grudgingly. I need attack speed to increase the fire rate of the turrets that I don't have yet. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'll take the luck I get. Cog! Just keep the faith. Keep the faith. We're gonna find turrets. I'm sure of it, right? Of course we are. Of course we are. Shackles. It's interesting. Because we were already pretty good on speed. Like, 40% speed is kind of my comfy spot, but 20% speed is my baseline acceptable spot. Huh. It's so much engineering for all of our turrets. And I actually really like the range. I think that's our best DPS stat right now. Well, combination DPS and safety stat. It's interesting. The counter thought is that 40 range might be the difference in me surviving wave 14, 17, or 20. Though, hell, that HP regen might be the difference in me surviving wave 12. Or that range. So I don't entirely love this, because like I said, I do value having more speed than this, but I think it's interesting, and I've not actually taken shackles yet. And look, I'm trying to have entirely too much faith in the engineering situation here. So I'm sure it'll pay off, right? Right? We found a turret. We have found a turret. Am I taking a third gummy berserker? Probably not. Because, like, armor is what we want right now. Hey, look, do we want to lock this thing that lowers our armor more? I mean, honestly, if I want community support, then don't I want gummy berserker? I wonder if improved tools is dynamic with community support or not. I don't know, like, some people consider community support one of the best items in the game. I am not entirely convinced. Like, it's -2 armor plus 20% attack speed and it costs 160. Like, it's fine. It's better if you have a lot of horde waves. But I'm not entirely convinced on it otherwise. Then again, it might be better than 20% because we're probably going to be a bit behind on damage. Impressive that we're about to be at -3 armor when we've got a +3 armor from our set bonus. I guess I'll luck for it, but I do feel like it's a bit overrated. Oh god, I got hit by that jerk twice. I don't really know how I managed to do that, but yikes. Mummies, stay away. Your help is not wanted here. I think we'd actually healed up by the time I grabbed that consumable, but that's okay. Dodge. We can dive that. Greetings, Booja Balls. Welcome to the stream. Okay, mastery is good. Level 15. We would like armor. Armor is the best thing right now. Dodge and max HP are probably the next best things. Take the dodge. Support and armor. We've got 120 range, so I'm probably not buying the glasses. If we were under 50, I would buy them. But yeah, these are up to 234 right now. I don't know, Tidmore is still relevant. Let's try to look for a little more tankiness here. If possible. Mushroom's takeable, actually. I think I want to reroll. Barricade's not really my idea of. I mean, I wanted armor. I guess I needed to be more specific. Alright, well, don't get hit by the boss then. This is the first elite. 22% should be about the same as 25% here. Considering if I want ugly tooth and turret. Like, I just need more damage on the field, so I'm buying the turret before the dangerous bunny here. That's probably worth it. Make sure we hit the boss 3 times. Although one thing I don't actually know, I'm guessing Ugly Tooth doesn't affect their charge speed, but I'm not sure. It's like, that's not 70% charge speed, right? Like, that's full speed. Smiley's going full speed here. Oh, we took some hits there. So, as expected, 20... Ooh, I turned, though. It's still pretty precise. 22% is enough to get out of the ring for this wave, but it's close. That's basically the speed threshold I was looking for. Okay. Don't love the speed, but we got ugly and HP's good and it's cheap. Would be interesting to test sometime to see if charge speed is affected by things or not. 6% dodge. I would really like armor. We got 30 luck. This is level 16. Great. We have no trees. How easy is it to just peek under the hood? Like, I've done that for Unity games before, but I haven't done it for any Godot games before. Like, I want this, but I think it's a mistake. That's gotta be wrong. We have no trees. If I had even one tree, I think I could justify it, but... Alright, now we need speed again. Are we locking this and taking bait? So we're allowed to take bait on wave 13 and wave 16. That's it, I think. Alright, our percent damage could be higher. Forgetting that I almost died to the last bait I took. Look, we've got 2 armor now instead of -1. I'm sure we'll be fine. No one hedgehog? Probably no one hedgehog. These don't even scale that well with melee damage. Also, being very actively prepared for them helps a whole lot. Where I was, like, prepared with a, I don't know, half-second delay last time, or 1 second delay last time, and that means my positioning is going to be quite a bit worse. Dodge, walked into super high damaging enemy there. Good work dodging it. Fine. For 30, I will take a shady potion. Do we want some more engineering? We've got 2 whole turrets now. I mean, that wasn't really what I had in mind, but I don't actually hate it. Alright, fine. More range. We're never killing the bosses, right? I don't think so. Leather vest is a leather vest. Cyclops worm is fine with this much range. Yeah, that's not bad. And this is probably still worth it. Yeah, I think so. Second alien baby. How bad could it be? ... That gives me part of my speed back. This wave's a bit scary. Turret's doing a decent job of cleaning up the escapees. Okay. Oh god. Just hide in the corner over here. Get my turret. Okay. Not a very profitable wave, but we are alive. Rerolling's a little sad because it can't be armor, although armor is already up to, I guess, 8 after I buy here. Attack speed's maybe what we want the most, and max HP. 6% dodge is okay too, though. Okay. This is just an easier version of the wave we just did. Too many junkies. Turrets exploded some socks without cleaning up. I think this is pretty fun. Okay. Got a lot of dodge after all. So, attack speed, or are we rerolling to recap our speed? Or max HP? Next wave is easy, so probably just attack speed's fine right now. Another turret, very good. Bought too quick, lost a dollar or two there. Or 3. I guess I actually do rate the HP regen as a little bit valuable here, so this is probably fun. That's another item that's really hard to evaluate. Like, it's one that you feel like you always want to take, but maybe it's not good enough that you actually want to take it that often, but maybe it actually is. I'm not sure. I could grab the onion. I want to. Although I do really want to make sure I have more speed for 17 here. Okay. More range. We just need to find a take this and then find a couple of sniper rifles. Yeah? This is very expensive 3 HP. I think I will turn down very expensive 3 HP. One more reroll. I'm gonna cancel out some of that enemy speed from the double alien baby. I guess we're just sitting on it. I almost wonder if those the helmeted enemies on that you see a lot of on this wave should be slightly buffed. Oh, the loot goblin. I forgot about the loot goblins. I completely forgot about the loot goblins. Oh well. Like this is way late, but it only costs 22, so I guess I'm taking it. Look, you can't expect me to remember. I made the decision to buy that item like an entire 40 seconds before they appeared on the field. Like, that's ridiculous if you think I'm going to remember that long. Who could? Alright, 3 armor is good. Section. I mean, it's easier to see loot goblins when you're not focused on dodge. Like, I'm staring at this dangerous buddy. It's basically a wash. Whatever, I don't care. How do we feel about this stuff? Like, I think I'm a schmooper. I guess I'm a landminer. Am I a sad tomato? Like... So it'll be 2 a second. We'll count lifesteal on the low end 4 a second. I mean, that's probably okay. That's probably okay. I think we've got enough to do that. So this costs 111. We still don't have, like, a lot of turrets. Got 3 basic turrets and a landmine. And we already have 22 engineered. Okay, I'm gonna reroll. And yeah, I'll take the lemonade. One other healing source. We've got enough luck. Do we roll once? I guess. We can buy a compass for 1% speed and a little wiggle room and 3 engineering. Me. Just keep trucking. Oh, that did more to me running into that than I thought it would. Alien Room's actually probably worth it. Like, consumables are nice, but they aren't that big of a piece of our pie. So going from 5 consumable healing down to 4. 3 HP has a lot of value here, and this is cheap. Okay. How much do we want the dodge that we'd take? Blindfold. That's really expensive. We can get a level up to give us the rest of our dodge, probably. I mean, honestly, I think it's probably fine. Let's just take shackles and 3 alien babies. It's fine, right? If I die in wave 19, then it's because we took this alien baby, I guess. These are doing 10,000 damage each on that wave? Interesting. That is definitely more than I would expect those numbers to be. For how little it feels like I can kill a boss, but maybe I'm better at that than I think I am. Probably still not gonna try. Okay, that speed is noticeable. I wouldn't say that I especially have noticed the speed of the enemies increasing or decreasing cleanly before, but yeah, that is noticeable. Oh dang it! The junkies all escaped. They're a lot harder to catch right now, too. Oh god. Oh no, okay. My health wasn't as low as I thought it was. Saw the thing darkening and got a little afraid. It's not dodge. Okay, I should probably doom roll for dodge. We would take armor. I don't know, our damage is actually, like, good enough that more attack speed does matter. Alright, I'm taking the attack speed. Great. fine. It's so cheap, like, whatever. I have still never seen a nuke launcher, no. Obviously, the item does not exist, and it is just a myth, even though I've seen it in other streams. I don't think I take the Cyclops room. Okay, Fairy's great. That's fantastic. Okay. Hopefully this level up is our dodge. So damage should be high enough to, like, you know, just kill the fodder and survive as long as we can sustain our, or tank our way through the rest of the problems. 9 dodge. Perfect. 1 speed, 1 armor, 3 max HP. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can also take 2% dodge off of this peaceful beat, but it's the best 2% dodge. Most important or valuable 2%. I kind of feel like we need all of the speed, but I don't know. Yes, power generators, 22% damage. I could love to take this warrior helm alongside a beanie or something. Five HP and 3 armor is great. Don't. It's weird. It's only costing me 3% speed. All the enemies are super fast, but we also have Ugly Tube. It's interesting, like, we almost have enough damage power generator makes sense to buy and try to kill the bosses, but I don't think that's what we want to do. How much do we care about? So I'm re-rolling, like, intending to buy the warrior helmet, but we have excess money, so I might as well roll to see if I get something I like more. I guess -1 melee damage and 2% dodge is pretty good right now with how little our options are, so. It's that, right? I can't afford the reroll and the B in the warrior helmet. Not quite. Okay. Oh, nope. Did my math wrong. Alright, what did we miss out on? Nothing we wanted. Okay, good. Such happy music. Playlist knows that we're in good shape, right? Right? 'Cause I don't. It's not something I know, but the playlist is probably right. Okay, went out of my way to make sure I killed the ranged jerks there before they got away. Don't want this place filled with bullets. Boss attacks are enough to avoid, and we're going to be hit by some of them, so let's go out of our way to try to make sure we don't have too many other things spitting fire everywhere. Loot goblin. Yeah, not much armor in regen is pretty good. Like, the lifesteal is something, but it's pretty paltry, honestly. There are not that many small enemies on that wave. Yeah, so the damage of those is going to be very low unless I'm actively going after the bosses. Unsurprising. But that'll work. That will work. There's our Wildling win with the fighting stick. How do I feel about it? It was fine. Like, it was fine. Which, I mean, I guess that makes it relevantly better than, like, Rock or something. Rock is not fine. So kind of the more interesting thing here is that I did go pretty heavy in range. I wanted to make sure I could stay at a pretty safe distance, and I liked that. It, you know, it did sufficient damage. Like, it was even pretty good damage. Like, I could see killing some elites with a similar build that just specs into damage a bit more and stuff, but it would be a bit dicey. We ended up with 23 engineering. We at least found one incendiary turret to go with that too. The 3 regular turrets, 1 landmine, 1 incendiary. Yeah, they're all firing nice and quick. We've got 70% attack speed. Like, landmines are spotted every 8 seconds instead of 15 seconds here. Greetings, ForgeBot. But yeah, everything about this kind of went approximately as expected as far as Wildling feels like a little bad, but fine. The fighting stick is fine. I mean, I guess the fighting stick probably performed a little bit better than I thought it might. So, partial credit, fighting stick. And fighting sticks also do scale up quite well. Like, their percentage off of your level and melee damage keeps going up. So nice that they're still, you know, decent at just 2-star here. And yeah, the 3 alien babies was also fine. That was the other kind of most unusual aspect of this run, right? I've certainly never had 3 alien babies before. Wave 19. those helmeted charger jerks, like, they're zip zooming all over the bloody place. Like, Definitely never seen those things so fast. Did the 30,000 damage with Alien Eyes. Always performing. And our Shackles pick was fun too. That was with our, valuing the range highly there. And we ended up getting our HP regen all the way up to 40 at the end there with stuff like the sad tomato and stuff. It's the tomato's interesting because you really want more HP regen to go with it, but it's good value for the HP regen as long as you can get that quick healing off of the cuff there. And I was pretty sure we could. Like, we've got the lifesteal, which is not good on a melee build like this, but it's, it's still like 2 HP a second or whatever, and then we can find some more HP regen like the shmoop that we took right alongside it and picked up some other stuff here and there. Actually, oh yeah, the fairy. The fairy was the big one. I was like, wait, why do we have so much? So, how dicey is wave 20 without the fairy, actually? Like, I think we still win without fairy, but it's a lot closer. Like, we get down to probably 20, 30 health anyway. Hard to predict, but that's my approximate prediction anyway. We got 3 baits, one of them almost killed us. And yeah.